even if they've only been in the business a short period of time, they earned their right to be there. They worked hard. And I know a lot of people think some of us it just happens for us, and it doesn't. It requires work. And you guys, you just have to work. That's it. You gotta rap people, and you can be with us. I loved it. It was amazing. It was just such a blessing to be there. Thank you.
All right.
You totally showed me up, and he never does that, so I'm going to try. But I said something at that dinner. I think it spoke to some people, so I'm just going to tell it to all of you. But when you get to this, our checks are a secret, but the order is not a secret. And I just have to say, I have the best sponsor, because she never once told me that I didn't deserve the spot, or that I didn't work for it, I didn't earn the spot. And if someone in your downline ends up making more money than you are at that certain season of their business, cheer them on, you guys. They deserve it. And now I'm standing next to her, but she's on TJ Community, and I have so much joy in my heart because we get to rock this business together. So, team, come on, let's go.
Okay, Jeree.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just so honored and humbled to be here and be a part of this amazing panel of these amazing leaders. And, you know, all of you can be up here and do this just like we do. All we're doing is those simple steps to success. We're out there, we're leading from the front, we're inspiring our teams by action because we're out there doing it. And so all you guys have to do is, just like Mel said, go to work. It's simple, and I love you guys.
All
All right, my aha moment was when I walked into this VIP section and there weren't enough spots for everybody. Mark, Cindy, and Pam graciously gave up their corporate area. Corporate always has our back. They let us sit where they were going to sit and moved up. And then I also imagined that black rope that goes around, and I pictured it being picked up and put around every single one of you because I can see you all in there.
Okay, Chad, let's step up a little bit.
Wow. You know, I was talking with a team member yesterday just about how thankful, we all are, and just had the huge aha. We were talking about just being born in America. It's like winning the lottery, being born in America. And tomorrow will be 2 years that Dree and I joined this crazy rap thing, and it has just been life-changing, and it's for everybody. And I'm excited to see who comes up here next.
Okay, so first I'm going to talk to this section right here. This section was awesome yesterday, and the top 100 that came out of this section blew me away. Now, to the people out here, this section is available for you. Because if you look at the people that are sitting in here right now, a majority of them were sitting out there at Last Green Carpet. Woo! So what are you going to do between now and the next green carpet to get down there? Who wants that?
Okay, Jody?
I guess my aha moment would be the amount of time I've spent with my team, the lives that you're affecting, and just getting to know them. There's so many of them that I met for the first time at this green carpet event that have traveled, from everywhere. Every time we go into a restaurant or anywhere, everyone always asks, "Where are you guys from?" And we've said Minnesota, Vermont, Texas, and the list just goes on. And they said, "Well, how do you all know each other?" And we've been able to say, "Well, we work together, but we're all family at this point." And so I think that's been my aha moment, was just getting to know everybody and the lives that we're changing.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jody.
So to everybody in the back of the room that's saying, "I want to be up on stage," you absolutely can. I was a Ruby at my first event and said, "I'm going to be up here," so I'm not going to go back that way. So I love being up here, and I work. Being up at that dinner, I just sat there, and all these people, to the new ones, congratulations. I know we all try so hard to get up here, and they made a choice. They committed. And that's what I've done. I'm a lifer with It Works. I'm never going to go back. So be that lifer, be committed, stay focused, and you just gotta work, you guys. That's the only difference that we've all made is, I think we've said it a couple times, we work.
All right, Brandon, step up a little bit.
Yesterday, Mike shared something about a post that I shared that said all our friends and family joined our business, and the list went on and on. Well, I just wanted to share that none of those people joined our business until after we were making a bunch of money. And Jesus wasn't even accepted into his own hometown, so you have to just go out, find new people, do new things, and just stick out there and let them into it.
Well, I guess I've got 2 aha moments. One was we just traveled across the country to Florida to an It Works event, and Dickie V just gave a speech. I mean, come on. That was something special. Growing up in sports all my life, to be here in an event with It Works and Dickie V, that was something special. From the other night, it was such a humbling experience. But it doesn't matter if you've been in this company for 16 months or for 10 years, you can be on this stage. It's open to anybody, and it's such an easy business to work. It's just humbling to be here, and thank you.
All right, Denise.
My big aha moment whenever I hang out with Mike, Pam, and Mark is stay hungry. Nobody on this stage has made it. You know, we are all hungry for more. We want to help as many people as we can. We want to wrap as many people as we can. We have a whole world out there that needs to hear about It Works. So stay hungry, know what you're working for, and dreams come true. I mean, every time Mark says something, it happens. So claim it, decide it, stay hungry for it, and fight for it, because we're all fighting as well.
Beautiful, thank you.
I just told Ashley, thank God I get to go before her and not after her. So sorry for you, Chantel, down there. My most humbling moment of this weekend so far is my very own sister is here tonight, and it took her over 2 years to join me in this business. She told Danielle and I a year ago in Mexico, you know, good for you guys, just not for me. And she's here tonight. She unzipped her suitcase full of black green and bling, and she's sitting here as a double diamond. So, you know, not everybody will join you when you think they should be ready. That's okay. It's not their time. If she would have joined me 2 years ago, she may not still be sitting here with us today. So don't pressure people into it. They'll come around. So just pour into them, show them what you got. And I love you, Brittany.
Okay, Barbara.
All right. My aha moment was when you were talking about the potential and the capacity we have in our compensation plan. And when you hear Pam share that number, can I say that number?
No, don't say it. It's scary.
Well, for me, you know, we haven't hit the tipping point. We really haven't hit the tipping point in this company, and it's so rare that you have an opportunity to be a part of something like this in this lifetime. And since, you know, you're already here, you're already got your foot in the door, you got to go for it. Do what you love, do what you're good at, and use that to build this business. And if there's stuff you're not good at, recruit people that are good at that. Don't assume that because they're a banker or a teacher and they already have a job, they won't be interested. It's not up to you to make that decision for them. So find the people that are good at a variety of things, get them on your team, and hit that compensation plan maximum amount. I can't find it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Barbara.
Well, my aha moment from the other night was from when this guy used to talk about his vision for the corporate office, and he wanted it to be a place where his employees could come, and at the end of the day, he'd have to kick them out the door. Well, when we were there the other night, he had to kick us out the door. And so what I'm trying to say about all that is when this guy says he's going to do something, it happens. And what great leadership we have to follow.
Okay, Carla?
My aha moment, oh, I can hold this now.
No, not during this session.
My aha moment was at the dinner the other night. I was looking around and I just noticed that there were so many amazing leaders up here that were part of my team. And thank you all so much for everything you do. But But what flashed back for me was 5 years ago, I was sitting on an airplane, and it started with 1. And I thought, what if I had not given that girl my Blitz card? Because you know what? She quit. She's not even in my business anymore. But it started with 1. It started with her, and she told someone who ended up telling Joel and Steph, and it just grew from there. So you never know when you give someone that Blitz card if that's going to be the one.
Wow, that's powerful. Thank you, Carla.
For me, it was really the other night, it was just seeing the vision unfold, like Danny said, and going to that corporate office. It's hard sometimes to trust in such a amazing experience, especially if you grew really quickly. It's hard to believe that it's going to last and stay here. But I'm telling you, when you sit in a room with these people, and you sit in a room with Mark and Cindy and Pam and Mike, and they tell you, look, we don't just have a plan for 2015, but we have a plan for 2025 and 2035, and your kids are going to hang pictures of us. Did you say that? Yeah. Our kids are going to hang pictures of Mark and Pam, up in their house. I think is what they said. That's what you said. Oh, your family? Oh,
In our house. Our great-great-grandchildren are going to love Pam and I. But you hang who you want in your house.
It's a good life. It's a good life. But that vision that they have, you guys, man, we made the decision to go all in. And the thing is going all in, it's been a process for us. It's not something that we just jumped all in and said, we're here, we're all in. It's like your marriage. It just keeps getting deeper. And every time that this company proves itself, it's like that love, that trust, that security just goes one step deeper. So jump in, take that first step if you haven't. Because these guys are already planning for 2035 and planning on hanging pictures of themselves in your kids' rooms one day.
I never know what she's going to say. It's always trouble, though. Always trouble. All right, so Christy.
I love seeing all these 25 wearing the same shirt I'm wearing.
Well, I'm still learning. I always want to be someone that still wants to learn, and I just challenge you to just always be that student. Like, how can I do this better? I think the most gratifying feeling about being a part of this company is watching other people on my team grow and promote, and seeing my sister-in-law hit presidential. That's the best part. Be a good teacher, be a good leader, be a good listener, be a learner. When I was at the corporate office, though, for our dinner, looking at the structure of this amazing building, I know that we're here to stay. And you have to believe that this isn't going to go away, that we're not just going to ride it out and see how far this can take us. We're here to stay. And once you realize that in your heart, this is a business, this is a family business, and you just settle in, your business is going to take off. So just get comfortable and know that we're not going anywhere.
Beautiful. Thank you.
My aha moment was to not follow Ashley Sinclair because you can't fill the shoes. One of the things that we did was just share tips and things like that. And I want to tell you, all these people are really genuine people. Most of the tips were pouring back into the team and how do I get my team up here in the VIP into the top 25. Another thing really fast, if people have been here over 5 years, there are some people in the stage that have just been in this business a little over a year. Everybody out there can do it. You just have to be excited, all in, and get over yourself.
All right, Mackenzie.
I think mine was just going around the room and listening to everybody's story and realizing that we all came from completely different backgrounds and we all made a completely different amount of money. But the biggest thing for me was I learned very early on that you don't need a stage for a story. You don't have to have a stage to share your story. And that's all I did in the very beginning is I shared every little piece that was changing my life. And so if you're sitting here at a distributor rank or executive, totally own that and share that with people because people are going to relate to that and they're going to relate to that $80 a month that you're making or that $200 extra that's paying for your water bill and paying for your electricity. And those are the little things that people are going to want to latch onto and join your business. So don't feel like you're not relatable because you're not on this stage. You are, and share your story.
Beautiful, thank you.
All right. Middle group, you gotta step up a little bit. They can't quite see you, so come on up a little bit farther. It's almost your time. There you go. All right.
Hi, my name's Chantel Lyons. I just want to tell you guys that I think everybody on this stage has one big thing in common, and I think they all believed in themselves. That's the biggest tip I can give you. I didn't know what I was doing when I started this business, but I believed in myself and I believed that I could be successful. And so that was what my theme was, and that's what I tell my team. And I got 3 people going to Dash with me, and I'm just so happy for them. So whatever you do, don't ever doubt yourself. Throw all that doubt away, look forward. Do not compare yourself to anybody. Believe in yourself and vow to never give up.
Beautiful, thank you. All right, Steven.
Alrighty, mine was let your fear go. Everybody has fear, but that's what's going to be holding you back. Once you let that go, the sky's the limit.
Love it, thank you.
All right, a lot of pressure here. Dario has a gym, and I mean, check him out. Just one moment, please. Dario, what was your aha?
My aha moment was when
Mark's been dying to do that all day. Let's give it up for Mark Pentecost.
Yeah, tell you one more. Now, my aha moment was I was able to leave my 2 jobs, and of course, me and my wife and I opened our own fitness center. And my last aha was saying our great friends walked across the stage last night in the top 100. That was good.
My aha moment from the other night was sitting in a room with all these people and realizing that not one of them is resting. Not one of them is taking a break. These are passionate people. And anybody can be up here, but if you want to be up here, you're going to have to match the passion, you're going to have to match the energy, because this team up here is absolutely bringing it.
Oh, love that. Thank you.
I think my aha moment was realizing that not too long ago, my team and I were out there, but sitting back there last night and watching so many of my team members walk this stage in top 100. Last night we sat poolside and we had so many. I think this was the most amount of my team members that I've ever had come to an event. And my aha moment was just really getting to know you guys and just realizing your why, your family, and just all the things that you have going on, and just looking forward to seeing the rest of you walk across the stage. I love you guys.
How many of you guys have team members here today? My aha moment was that even if you only have 1 or if you have 100, they're all watching you. Everybody on your team is watching you. Even sidelines, everybody has their eyes on everybody else. They want to see what they're doing to make their business successful. So just my thing is always be the distributor that you want your team to be, that you want everybody to be. So even if you're just an executive, even if you just have 1 person here, there are people watching you, I promise. Everything you wear, everything you say. So just be that person that you want on your team, and you'll get them.
Brilliant, thank you.
How y'all doing tonight? You know, for me, the aha, it's always the same thing, it seems to me, which is everybody, I see so many new people come in, they dedicate and commit time and energy and make these trips. Don't settle, okay? Don't settle. Doesn't matter where you're at today, it's where you're going tomorrow, and don't ever forget that.
Love that, thank you.
Actually having an aha moment right now. My first green carpet experience was last June, and there may have been several hundred people at our venue, and I'm looking out at all of you. There's over 4,000 people here, and this is really a result of, it starts with 1. Truly, duplication. It's amazing, and I have no doubt that we're going to outgrow this venue for our next green carpet experience. So never forget that. It truly starts with 1. Never give up, and every single person on this, in this room can be up on the stage.
Hi, everybody. I've had several aha moments in the last 24 hours, but I think first and foremost is your circumstances don't define you. And What we have with It Works Global is something so special. You have in the palm of your hands something life-changing, and not just for yourself, but for the people whose lives that you can touch. Today we have in our VIP section our daughter Brianna as a new VIP, and I want you guys to know that when I say your circumstances don't define you, they do not. This girl didn't have internet. She didn't have 2 vehicles in her household. She didn't have 2 incomes. She was on public assistance. And you know what? When you believe in yourself, you're absolutely unstoppable. And you've got a room, an army full of people who believe in you. So take that home with you.
Woo!
Hey Pam, my aha moment probably just happened about 30 seconds ago when my wife actually said the exact same thing that I was thinking about saying.
That happens when you get married, and you've only been married, what, like 4 weeks?
Yeah, it's been about 3 months, We've known each other for a while, so I think that's probably the connection. But just kind of piggyback off what you said, we went to Green Carpet last year, and the VIP section here is bigger than the entire event was. And, it kind of just goes to show that, anybody in here, leave no stones unturned, talk to everybody you meet, tell everybody you know about this business, because just like we're up here, you can be up here too.
Beautiful. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.
Let's give it up for our top 25 for April, May, and June. You guys did it. Congratulations. Stay on stage for a second. We heard a lot of people up here talk about starts with one. And when you really think about our system, we talk